Hello everyone, and welcome to
a moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. And the history of this fixture tells us always to expect the unexpected.
Andrei Shevchenko, Peter, is a player who can hurt you in so many different ways.
Striking all-rounder.
Yeah, he's got the pace to get in behind, he's got the power, he's got the aerial ability, the versatility, the work rate. He's got it all.
One of the greatest strikers of all time, surely.
Very true.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's Aguero! Aguero! He just does goals!
As openings go, this is up there. Another magnificent finish from Mr. Magnificent. This could be good, very good.
Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Shevchenko. And it's made its way to him. Fernandez. Well, they've got it again. Shevchenko. Now it's Semenyo.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Aguero. He's found a way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And he's quick to get rid. Semenyo. Now it's Aguero. Kovacic. Fernandez spots it and intercepts. Haaland. No, it's come to nothing. De Ligt. And he's running through. Ruben Dias simply refused to be outdone there. Good ball over the top. Donnarumma claims comfortably. That is a great pick out. Deftly away. And he's only too happy to take that back. And this is Shevchenko.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Short changes him with that pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shot, surely! Oh, it's gone in! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And he's intervened well there. Not the most accurate pass.
1 minute at a time.
Played back towards his own goal.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
And we've reached half-time. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Manchester will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And it's Fernandez. Rice. Foden. He's having a hit! Rice. Foden, who's set up one goal so far. Kovacic. Now Foden. The ball is loose and the chase is on. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see it?
Shevchenko! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kovacic. Now it's Shevchenko. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Rice. Tries to play it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Manchester United clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he's in on goal. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Maciej Cunha. And it's Aguero. And this is Shevchenko. Vardiol. Foden. He's a sharp little ball here. And he can clear it away. And smartly reclaimed. Fernandes. Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Semenyo.
Manchester clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Aguero is having a shot! He lifts the roof! A game of margins! A game of thrills! This might just do it! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Manchester United look like they... It's Aguero! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
There's a certain aura about him today. Tremendous.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. And the referee brings it to a close. A game of margins, of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Heady ambitions here, ahead of a game of massive consequence. The objectives are clear. To miss out on them would be unthinkable. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises Europe's best defenders by doing the most beautiful work in the beautiful...
That could spell trouble. And Shevchenko! Brilliant from Shevchenko!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to it. Oh, he's all alone! And he shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And here's Shevchenko. He's found a way through. Shevchenko! And it's in! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you...
Bullish header! It's hit the upright. And he's found the net! Into the lead once more.
After 26 minutes is number 42, Antoine Semenyo.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Shevchenko. And it's De Bruyne. That has been slung wide. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And this is Aguero. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Shevchenko. And this is Shevchenko. Kovacic. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Fernandes. Now it's Haaland. Goes for a shot! Sensational from Haaland! About as smooth as it gets. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
After 40 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Takes a shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Rodri.
There will be 3 minutes
That
added
pass
time.
isn't the best. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Foden. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time.
This is a
Manchester
special message
are
for
2 up,
members
and on the balance of things, I would say, deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Well, we've been blessed with a goal-laden first half. 3-1 is the half-time score. So let's get the ball rolling. Gerrard powering forward here. That has been cut short. And Shevchenko. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's found a way through. That's going to go a long way. And he cuts out the supply. Shevchenko. Great ball if he can get there. He's shifting through the gears here. It's Xhaka! And that is doing no harm at all.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Fernandes. Now it's Aguero. Fernandez. Can he get on the end of this? Haaland shoots! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Number 9.
There was to be only one outcome.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Guys, winning.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Well, hello and welcome
today's
to you all
match.
on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. And when these two meet, generally speaking, sparks fly. Andrei Shevchenko, Jim, European Player of the Year, league winner, European champion, the top scorer in Italy on more than one occasion. It's an extraordinary list of achievements.
It certainly is. He really was the deadliest striker around. Absolutely lethal.
Goal scorer, match winner, national treasure. He is all of those things and much, much more. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Oh, perfectly measured that. And Bomo. Vardiol did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. This looks promising. Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! And there is your opener.
The goal scorer for
One
Manchester
sweeping
United.
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Now it's Haaland. That's an imaginative pass. It's a goal! Oh, but the flag's up.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. He's a sharp little ball here. He is through here. Deftly away.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Definitely not one of his best.
Manchester are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He's looking wide. Wan-Bissaka ventures forward. Saliba does really well to win the ball there. Van Dijk with the clearance. Rodgers charging forward, the ball at his feet. Knocks it into space. Wan-Bissaka, very much a man of this moment. Spread to the right. And it's Lewis Skelly. Looking to play him in. And he's there to clear it.
Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Right, Shevchenko, little pass back. Chance for a shot! Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian goal machine! A finish of true class!
41 minutes in.
They are right back in business!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
Struck with genuine ferocity. The ball was there at a nice height, and he was able to hit it with great control as well.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's a key interception. And he thumps it clear.
Halfman.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive. Everything you'd expect from Derby Day. So, another blow for blow at the break. And we're already back up and running after half-time. Tries to pass it through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Stood up well to him there. Kovacic. Now it's Foden. Fernandez. And it's Lewis Skelly.
That's good play from him.
Looking for options for movement. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Referee has just said play on. And he's quick to snatch it back. Burmo. Oh, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
The defence looked beaten there.
Well, in the end, nothing might have come of it, but nothing wrong with the running involved. Something the defence need to wake up to, I think.
Wan-Bissaka calmly anticipates.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Can he get it through?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Shevchenko going forward. That's been slipped through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And he was quick to react. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Shevchenko. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And here's Haaland. Clear.
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
90 minutes done then, but that is not the end of it. Well, still no winner, Jim.
Well, there was very little between the sides all the way through, so extra time is the correct next step.
So a brief break, and then we will be back for more.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Erling Haaland. Number 18,
Into extra time we go.
Mateo Kovacic. Number 24,
And here's Højlund.
Hernandez.
Nicely
Number
weighted
42,
ball. Shot a goal! Incredible! Just incredible! Oh, that has got to be it! This has to be it! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and
Number
class.
7,
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
Shevchenko.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Vardio. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great vision. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, nicely intercepted. Shevchenko. And it's Shevchenko. No, it's come to nothing. That's really well cleared. And Burmo. And he's managed to get free. Luis with the clearance.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Højlund. Shevchenko. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Seaman gets it away. And we're halfway through extra time. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seat, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The teams then separated by just one significant moment. How telling will that be? The next 15 minutes will decide.
Substitution on the field. Number 3, Virgil van Dijk. Number 2,
And we're
Ruben
off
Diaz.
for the final time.
Coming on the field. Number
They have
45,
played themselves to a near
Abdulkadir
standstill.
Kusanov.
What is left in the
Number
tank
15,
now?
Montehi.
Pass is just off target. And he's heaved it away. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Tries a shot! Oh, the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. He has a look up. He's having a hit! He pondered over it, and that goes down as a chance missed.
Douglas Luiz cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Foden. That's an excellent interception. And that will be it. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
From the manager's perspective, Peter, I don't think he could have asked for much more. Well, certainly result-wise. This is a game they wanted to win for so many reasons, and his players did a sterling.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We are just getting started. Oh, super ball! And the finish! Oh, he's won it! The most decisive of all goals! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And that ends it.
Hello, everyone.
All over
Please turn
in
to the
a
screen for
flash.
special appeal
Wow.
for upcoming-
Bro, come and join, bro. Come. பெரிய பிள்ளை தான் இருக்காங்க.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Things already rolling.
Morocco really are one of these sides.
Chance for a shot! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
6 minutes in.
A momentary
Number
lapse,
7.
mercilessly exploited.
Rivaldo.
They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So, a breakthrough already. He's well positioned here. Oh, that is Arsenal. Goes for a shot! And it's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Barcelona restore parity.
Such a big goal, Peter. Just when the opposition thought they could turn the screw, they're back to square one again. The manager will be absolutely delighted with such a response.
Yamal. Now it's Cruyff. Serginho does well to get it back. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Now it's Owen. Looking for the run. And it's Nakata. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's good running with the ball. Tonali. And here's Owen. Rice shapes to shoot. It's bounced back off the post. Oh, easy pickings there. Looking to play him in. Rivaldo gets into a good position. And here comes the corner. Morocco with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And this is Van Nistelrooy. He's found a way through. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And Here's Yamal. Decent chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Nistelrooy is offering a right smile there.
And he's heaved it away. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. And that signals the end of the first period. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. Reflections on the first half?
I think the manager should be pretty happy that his side managed to come in on level terms. Things seem to be going a little against them, but they stemmed the tide, got their equaliser, and I think we're in for an exciting second half now.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's one each. The second half is up and running. Quality ball. Now, can they get him away? Owen bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Now it's Yamal. Nesta. Well timed, excellent interception. Rice. And he's quick to get rid. Morocco have their second corner now. And they've got rid. And now a sudden chance to counter. Wan-Bissaka gets a foot in here. Yamal, the man with the tools to make a difference here. He is through here. Bergkamp, and he shoots! And that was struck with genuine force.
Bergkamp clearly feels he did everything right there. He really wasn't that far away.
And he's lost his man here. Rivaldo driving forwards. Bergkamp. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Crosses it in here. And reclaimed it in a trice. Can he get it through? Oh, that is a good shoot! Goal! Morocco! And they're back in front. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, played right into his path. Cruyff picks it up out wide. Oh, he's been caught napping.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Rivaldo. That's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Morocco nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
That's it! There will be time for no more. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that was...
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
So bring it on.
today's match.
Hype, expectation,
Japan.
emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance. He's in one-on-one, and he is deftly away. Pinches it off him. Gets a good foot in there. Van Nistelrooy. He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Bastoni with a definite foul there. Wan-Bissaka. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's cut it out. Oh, that's well spotted. That looks a decent ball. He's going for goal! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And he's in on goal. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Kubo ventures forward. Can he get on the end of this? Spread neatly. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. So we're still where we started right now. Oh, that's delightful. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Applies the finish! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Serginho is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And Messi! And here's Bergkamp, chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And we have our very first corner. Towering header! Goal! Barcelona! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
The first breakthrough.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Yt. Can he get it through? Now there's a fine ball. And it's half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
I think the scoreline probably is a fair reflection of the first half. If there is perhaps one criticism I can make, it would be the wastefulness in front of goal. You really ought to be putting those chances away. They have to make up for that.
Barcelona just ahead here in a tight game. They are 1-0 to the good. Can he finish? And it's in! And that is what they came to see, what they demanded to see. His first. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, he took his time and he put it where very few can.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
And there's the shot! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. More and more. Oh, what a mistake! He is through here.
Barcelona are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Now it's Yamal. Showing good feet. And the finish! Just cruising! They are cruising! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And that's a tiny finish. This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
He's picked his way through. Threads one in. He's got away. He's had a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Corner it is. Well, the first goal came from this. And a header! It's in! A goal on a landmark occasion for this man who makes his 50th appearance here and now.
For Barcelona after 71 minutes in.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Fernandez ploughing through the middle. Fernandez! That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's really well cleared. Oh no. That's good running with the ball. Yamal under intense pressure.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
And he's stuck it away. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
3 minutes in.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
Substitution for Japan, number 6, Keito Nakamura.
Japan are making a change now.
Takehisa Kubo.
Van Nistelrooy charging forward, the ball at his feet. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Messi,
Number 9.
he's found some space. Tries a shot! And there's a goal! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
After 86
It's a
minutes
mass
in.
exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Kamada. He's in a great position here. Oh no. Japan couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Bergkamp. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Well taken goal. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
27.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 8, Shinji Ono.
So a bit of a revolving door here. Lots and lots of changes.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
So that's it. It is all over. Barcelona really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their
Those of you
thing.
making their way home
Messi
on public
picking up the Man of the
transportation
Match
today,
award,
please watch the
and
screen
no
for
surprise
training
there.
times from all local major stations.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
பெரிய பிளேயராக இருக்காங்க.
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Barcelona
today's match.
can almost taste it. They don't need to seal the deal here and now, of course, but their supporters sense that they can do it, and they will settle for nothing else.
All players, everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's down to business here. Barcelona must not lose. The potential ramifications. Van Nistelrooy! Sharp and fizzing, but not quite.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Deftly away. And this is Maradona. And here's Yamal. And the shot! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And we have our very first corner. Getting up there! And he can clear it away. Now there's a chance! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Van Nistelrooy certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind. And Van Nistelrooy! Goal! Barcelona! And with that, they take a giant step towards the promised land.
15 minutes in.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Camavinga. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Messi. De Ligt does well to get it back. Kovacic. Caicedo cuts out the pass. Rice. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Fernandez. Looking for a run-up. Good ball over the top. Can he finish? And that's a good finish. They are purring, truly purring. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Closing in on goal. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Rice. Oh, cracking ball. Bunu clears without hesitation. He is through here.
There will be 3 minutes
Time,
at a
excellent
time.
interception. And he's managed to get free. So much time and space here. He's gone down. And that brings the first half to a close. To look back on the first 45 minutes.
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Now he's running away.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Barcelona have reclaimed it. Fernandez. Now, can they get him away? Shot a goal! Yes! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, a gilt-edged shot. Big chance! And he's stuck it away. Just cruising. They are cruising.
After 57 minutes in.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Koundé, Caicedo, Bergkamp. Now it's Aguero. Aguero showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Yamal is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Neither of these two want to come off second best, and he's had it nicked away. Maradona, strong running down that left flank. He's got away. Maradona! Great vision. Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Fernandez running with the ball. Look at the space here. Forced to go back. He's having a pop! Oh, great effort, but he's produced a save to match.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Coming on to replace him is number 5.
Oh, good! Oh, it's hit the post! And now a sudden chance to counter. Just 5 minutes remaining now. And no, that was never going to make it. And here's Messi. Caicedo, too strong for his opponent there. But they've got it again.
There will be
He's
3
picked
minutes
his way
added
through. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on
And
now.
that will be it. A win, a triumph, a time to crank up the music, charge the glass. This is going to be quite a party.
And we come to you now with a quick
Your reflections then, Jim?
Well, I think this has to be one of...
Hello, everyone, and welcome to...
Well, nothing
today's
beats the
match.
feeling of getting promoted. The hard work already done, the team can set out to enjoy this game and bask in the adulation of their adoring fans. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So things are underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
And the finish! Oh, quite a hit and quite a touch too.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Fernandez. Fantastic from Fernandez! He's got himself an absolute peach.
For Barcelona, after 12 minutes is...
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Enzo Fernandez.
France are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Serginho, good purposeful running this. Lovely feet. Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy ploughing through the middle. And Van Nistelrooy! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring!
Goal scorer for Barcelona.
A truly wicked strike,
18 minutes
nigh
in.
on perfection.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Can he get away here? Bastoni. Oh, this is a terrific run. Steaming on goal. Decent shot! It's hit the upright. No way through, so back it comes. Looks to go back here. Looking tidy in possession here. Little pass back. Passing nice and neat. Forced to go back. Great ball, and he's in here. Shot could be on. Seaman. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. De Ligt kept his eye on it, and he's there. Fernandez. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, great chance! The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's half-time. To review the first half.
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Barcelona are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Oh, good ball! There's the shot! And it's there! And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
After 49 minutes in.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Barcelona find a position of real strength now. And it's Bergkamp. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Bergkamp! Oh, that's a waste.
France are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Van Nistelrooy, nicely spread. Oh, that's fabulous. And the shot! Rising over the bar.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
Well, he's certainly caught in there. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Distributed tidily. And it's Bergkamp. And this is Messi. He's one-on-one, surely! Chance, surely! It's a goal! Untouchable, remorseless, relentless, a class of their own.
After 60 minutes in.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Barcelona, it's Van Basten! And that has flown over.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Some good work on the right flank here. Otamendi. Van Dijk. It's Otamendi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Van Nistelrooy. And it's Wan-Bissaka. Clipped into space. Oh, it's a great ball here. And this is Bergkamp. Yamal being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
He'll try from distance!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Now it's Van Basten. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. He's had a shot! And he's stuck it away! How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. Messi. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Oh, looks a smashing ball. Might be danger here. Picked out brilliantly. Goes for a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Substitution for France, number 6.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
And it's Alexandro. He's got away.
There will be 5 minutes
Bastoni.
at a time.
Serginho is one whose deliveries we all know about. Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Now, can they get him away? Not a hint of offside. Shoots! And there's a goal! And he is just ripping it up!
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
This is frightening football. He has...
And that's that. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Yamal on the score sheet 3 times.
Oh, học bây giờ
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Barcelona
today's
are
match.
all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all getting up there! What a wonderful goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
After 4 minutes is...
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Now it's Messi, spread out to the left. Great vision. Bergkamp. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They want to be quick to... And again! Oh, crossbar!
Barcelona definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see...
Tries from a long way out. Oh, cracking effort.
Costa Curta certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Lovely feet.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Not much subtlety about that challenge. Serginho. Now it's Yamal. Just eases him off the ball. And it's Van Nistelrooy. And a chance! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. That's gone route one. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank. That's good play. There's the shot! Oh, off the bar! Van Nistelrooy. He's in a great position here. And it's played in. Takes a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Kubo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Now it's Bergkamp. And the whistle goes for half-time.
I would like to invite
Well, there were plenty
everyone
of
to
talking
join me
points in that
sending
first
our
half,
best
but
wishes
just the
for
one
today's
goal. It's
special
still
guest,
anybody's
the
game
true
here.
legend of the game.
So your views on the first half?
Barcelona definitely happy with the way they've gone about things in the first half. Could they have turned more of their chances into goals? They can't let that be their regret now.
Barcelona are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. So we're off again.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Messi couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Van Nistelrooy! It's a goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
No, that's been intercepted. He's got away. Yamal! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! A finish right from the top draw.
The goal scorer for Barcelona.
And with that, it is pretty much a done deal.
Number 21.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's rather hopeful. And he should have made it 4.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Now it's Messi. Messi! Ito. And it's Serginho. Aimed beyond the defence. Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for
They are
Barcelona
playing them
after
off the
74
park.
minutes is
Well, as options
Number
go,
10,
that was a superb
Lionel
choice.
Messi.
It's over and in. Job done.
Barcelona are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. That's an excellent interception. Costa Curta gets a foot in here. Quality ball. Serginho currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he's been dropping into space and
And the shot! And it's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Barcelona after
look,
83
all they want to
minutes
hear
is
right now is the final whistle.
Number
They've been
14.
humiliated.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Costa Curta. De Ligt. Now Costa Curta. Now it's Bergkamp. Yamal. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Gets a good foot in there.
Minutes have been indicated.
Knocks it into space. He's put it wide. Ito. Can he get on the end of this? He's had a shot! And that is as much as we have time for. Barcelona looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch, and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them.
Please be made aware.
ഭാഗ്യം നമുക്ക് രണ്ടും വെള്ളവാസമൊക്കെ
Hello, everyone, and welcome to
Barcelona
today's
are
match.
all smiles coming into this game. They've already secured their ticket to the promised land. This is effectively preparation for life in greener pastures. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Chance! Oh my word! Dennis Bergkamp!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. De Jong gets across to intercept that. Van Nistelrooy, and the shot! And it's in! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Was there ever any doubt?
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Barcelona are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
I think there's been a greater menace to...
Tries a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! And he celebrates his 30th goal. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Somewhat off target. Now this could... Shoots! It's in! And with that, he takes home the match ball. Oh, high-quality goal. Lovely first touch, sumptuous second.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. Oh, very neat and tidy.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's made this game all about him. He's got a fantastic appetite for goals.
Barcelona are having a ball here.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
It's a pretty loose pass. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Messi. Now it's Messi. There's the shot! Oh, terrific save.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Barcelona with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Bergkamp! And he can thump it away. Real chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's there to get it away. Rafinha. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's well seen too. Serginho. Bergkamp has found the net here, of course. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Yamal receives it in a good big chance! Fernandes. And it's Bergkamp looking for the run. Oh, perfectly measured. And Messi! Oh, good finish! And And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Number 10, Lionel Messi.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
This is a gloriously greedy performance. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And that is the end of the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Barcelona looking unstoppable, unbeatable, and in case you're wondering, yes, that really is the scoreline. We're already back up and running after half-time. And here's Havertz. DiMarco finding himself in space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And this is Bergkamp. Takes a shot! And he seemed certain to get the sixth.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Oh, that's well spotted. Van Nistelrooy currently being consciously targeted.
Well, he helps himself to a treble, Peter, and then they switch on. It's a bit late now.
Nice interception, well timed.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's gone for goal. Messi! Oh, that is beautiful! A finish of true class!
After 64 minutes
It hurts, does it not? Oh, how reality hurts.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's seen that early. Oh, no, what has happened here? And here's Van Nistelrooy. Oh, that's ambitious.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 29, Kai Havertz. Number 32, Federico Di Marco.
And the finish!
Coming off the field, number 13, number 15, Eduardo Camavinga.
Camavinga blocks it, but gives away a corner.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 10.
Barcelona have their third corner.
Coming on the field is number 4, Trent Alexander.
And it's going to be another corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Neuer claims comfortably. And now they can spring out of defence. Serginho. Can he get it through? Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Barcelona can breathe again. Can he finish? And that's wide. Oh, terrible pass. Goes for a shot! And he hits the net. How many, just how many? The gulf in class is vast.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And this is Bergkamp. Bergkamp. That's tidy. There's the delivery.
Well, that has caused disappointment to some, unsurprisingly, and disgust to others. What a waste.
And time is up. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended...